Welcome back to my channel, YouTubers. We are doing tomato jam today. I'm super excited. Let's go. So we have our pan preheated to medium-high heat, and we're going to go ahead and pull out our olive oil. I'm using Greek extra virgin olive oil today. That's my personal favorite, and we're going to go around the pan about 6 times. You want to be a little bit more heavy-handed with the oil because that's actually going to turn into our sauce. So we have 2 pints of multicolored tomatoes. You can use red, you can use multicolored, whatever. It's all going to turn out the same. And we're going to saute that for about 5 to 7 minutes. You see the juices are starting to release. That is also crucial too, because that's also going to add to our sauce and our jamminess. I have a whole head of garlic that I've just roughly kind of chopped. It's going to get soft in the jam, so all you non-garlic lovers, you'll be fine if you eat this, or just cut back on the garlic. I'm adding 2 chili peppers, a bunch of dried thyme. We're going to go around the pan about 3 times with our homemade seasoned salt, and then we're going to add 12 cracks of black pepper. We're going to hold back on the black pepper because we've already added the 2 chili peppers to the pan. So once you've gone ahead and added in the thyme, we're going to do our molasses. We're going to go around the pan about 3 1/4 times. This is going to give a really great kind of jammy experience to the whole tomato jam thing. Once that's done, you're just going to go ahead and stir it to combine. Before we go on, I do want to talk about the thyme. If you don't have the thyme on the branch, whether it's dry or fresh, just use your jar thyme. Use 3/4 to a tablespoon and throw that in there. That's fine. And if you don't have the thyme, I like having it in there, but if you don't have it, don't worry about it. So we're putting in the oven at 450. 425 to 450 is good. This is about 20 minutes in. We're going to pull it out. We're going to add another crucial ingredient, and that is baking soda. Baking soda is key because it actually cuts the acidity of tomatoes and it makes it taste bright and fresh like a tomato that came off the vine. So if you're one of those people who do sugar to cut the acidity, don't do it. Do 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. It's going to change your life. Do it with your sauces, do it with your jam, do it with whatever. It's going to change the game for you. We're going to stir that around, and this is the reaction that happens when you add the baking soda. I just love this. It's so cool. So once you got that all stirred up, we're going to go ahead and pop that back in the oven for another 20 minutes. And this is the final product after 45 minutes. It is hot, so don't try and eat it now. I like to add some extra olive oil because the color of the oil that renders from this is just gorgeous, and it just adds to that whole jammy experience. So we're going to go ahead, stir it up after it cools off. And once we do that, we're going to go back in and pull out that thyme. That is the cool thing about adding in the thyme branches. Great investment. You can pull it out when it's done and throw it away. Yes. So here's the final product. I love serving it with some buttermilk blue cheese, Port Salut, and my favorite vegan cheese, Miyokos. That stuff is fire. If you haven't tried it, what are you waiting for? For crackers, I'm using woven wheats today because that's my favorite. You use whatever you want. And that is my jam. I am about to go slam this. I thank you for watching. Check you out next time. Deuces!